Are you listening to me? Did you get that project done? Are you going to help me with this event coming up next week? Why won't you speak to me? Do you know a stonewaller, the clam, the nothing person? You know, that person that's always unreadable and it's like pulling teeth to get any information out of them. Well, today I'm going to share with you how you can get this person to offer up an opinion and get them talking instead of grunting at you through narrowed eyes. Hi, I'm Sam, co-founder of Life's Secret Sauce, where we teach motivated professionals how to fast-track their careers, increase social confidence, and live an incredible life by leveraging the social skills that we should have learned in school, like reading personality types, becoming a storyteller, and nailing a first impression, rather than trying to get a rough estimate of the temperature by counting how many chirps a cricket does in 15 seconds and then adding 37. Although it's strangely accurate. Anyway, I'm not here to go over the science of crickets. Instead, I plan on continuing our difficult behavior series by discussing one of my biggest pet peeves, the stonewaller. The perfect poker player, unreadable, unresponsive, and feels authoritarian, but won't add to the conversation, and instead just sits there smugly. There are a few different types of stonewallers. Maybe they're timid and they keep their ideas to avoid conflict, or perfectionists that figure that no one can understand their master plan, so they'll let others go their own way and they'll just judge silently. Or the worst, the manipulators and controllers who have the data that you need and they play stupid games to force you to get the information out of them rather than just offering it up to help. The goal with someone exhibiting this behavior is simple. Get them to talk. So, how do we open up that clamshell and put a chink in their armor? Well, step one, don't rush it. Plan enough time for the discussion. If you're in a time crunch and relying on a stone wall, it might be pretty problematic. Plan ahead. Know that dealing successfully with this type of person may take a very long time, at least initially. Number two, ask open-ended questions and demand answers. The best kind of questions are ones that can't be answered with a yes, no, or better yet, can't be answered with a grunt. Try using who, what, when, where, and how as a starting point. While you're waiting, be attentive and look directly at them with a friendly, quizzical stare and signal that you are expecting a response. Don't be tempted to fill in any silence yourself. They're counting on that. Let them be uncomfortable in the silence and just wait them out. Number three, use humor. If nothing else works, it might be time to lighten up the room. Tread carefully because humor can be a double-edged sword. You want to make sure that you're lightening the mood and not inadvertently being a sniper or undermining them. Number four, surprise them. Oh, still nothing working? Try something like, I expected you to respond to that, Jim, and you didn't. I wonder what that could mean. It makes them accountable. Be sure to emphasize that you'll bring the subject up again, or say, I assume that by your silence you mean. That way it puts them on the defensive to correct you. Number five, show them the future. Brinkman and Kirchner provide the following examples to illustrate the future with a stonewall person. Fine, don't talk. Just imagine how many things could go wrong and how much time we're going to waste on this project because we didn't have your input. Okay, we don't have to talk, but in the long term, I don't see how our relationship can survive if we don't start to communicate. All right, you don't have to talk, but it sure won't be fun to work here if we're all in our own little worlds. Way to kill the team spirit and create misunderstandings. All in all, make sure you plan ahead and allow time to process with these types of people. Information is a slow crawl, so don't put yourself in a situation where you're working against the clock, especially when you need input from one of these stonewall people. Use questions effectively. It doesn't matter what type of difficult behavior or whether you're just trying to create a better quality conversation. Step up your question game. If you aren't getting the responses you want, you might not be asking the right questions. And if all else fails, be clear about the ramifications and consequences about their inactions or non-input. Let them know that you value their opinion and pry it out of them. If they're a clam, you be a crowbar, not a hammer. And that's a wrap. If you know someone that could use some help dealing with difficult people, be a pal and send them this link. They'll thank you for it. And remember, sharing is caring. Let us know your favorite ways to deal with stonewallers in the comments below. And don't forget, it's open enrollment right now for our new Millennial Magnetism course. It's a step-by-step program that helps you unleash your inner awesome and fast-track your life. Click on the link in the description to learn more. And lastly, if you like what we're all about, don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner so you never miss another video again. We put out our videos every Monday and Friday, and of course our expert series of interviews every single Wednesday. It only takes a second for you, but it really does mean the world to us if you would check out our website at lifesecretsauce.com. Sign up for our newsletter and let us bring the awesome right to your inbox. Until next time, ciao for now.